Hey everybody, how's it going? Today I'm installing the HEX eZCAN. Actually, I just finished installing it. I did it because I want to put an extra brake light in the back, and I want to power my TomTom GPS when I do need it. I mean, normally it lasts me most of the day, the GPS, but it's good to have extra power, I guess. And so basically what I did, went online, downloaded software, did the updates. Back here, this is an RDC system. I guess that's your tire pressure monitoring system. I think on these newer bikes, 22, 23, somewhere along the line they changed it. The box is no longer there. It's somewhere else in the bike. Something else is measuring the system. So, but the actual cable, it's the connector for it sitting right here, and it's kind of clipped on this little plastic cover right here, like a little notch it sat on. And let's go ahead and disconnect that, plug it into your eZCAN, take the dust cover off, put the dust cover on the plug you're not using. All your circuits that you're not going to be using, put your dust covers on it. And basically, I ran it down through here. I got to go through and zip tie it. But yeah, it's enough room. It's got enough length on it to where the cable comes in, comes down, goes down there with another cable harness. And basically, it's got the fuses up under here, positive, negative. You know, pretty simple. Disconnect the negative, disconnect the positive, put the orange cable on the positive. You know, put your ground back on, and as you can see, when it's status, it'll light up solid green for a couple of seconds, and then it'll go to this flashing mode when it's on standby. And then once you turn your auxiliary power on, then it'll light up solid green. And yes, so that's pretty much it. And I checked the bike, ran it, no problems. But now what I'm doing is, because I want to fish my TomTom GPS cable, power cable, from back here all the way through, and then I'm trying to find me a way. I'm getting ready to take this panel off here, try to get me a power cable up through here, and maybe come in through this little harness right here, and then just I'll run the cable just kind of up and over right here, and okay, I'll maybe zip tie it on this ball or something just to hold it. But anyway, that's it on the R1250RT HEX-CAN install, or HEX eZCAN install. Thanks. Later. All right, I'm out in the garage. We're going to install some of these Denali, I think it's like a B6 lights, these little brackets for your license plate. So this is on a BMW R1250RT 2022 model. First thing you want to do is there's a little indentation. You take the license plate holder and everything off. There's a little indentation here. Just take a 1/2 inch drill bit, drill through there. And then what you're going to do is drill through there, and then that'll give you enough room to, when you mount your lights on your license plate, your cables can come through here and then here, and you can put one through, and then with the cable, one connector through, and then with the cable in there, there's just enough room to get the other cable through. And then I'll show the next step once I get to that. But basically, the cables are going to be behind the fender, and there's a little space right here, and if you just pry this plastic just a little bit, you can get the connector through right here, which will come up until this area right here. So let me get this mounted, and then when I get to the next part, I'll go ahead and show you all that. All right, everybody, back for part 2. I've got the Denali lights mounted on the plate. The cables come behind. Try to use this light so you can see. Cable on each light comes behind here. And then what I did move over a little bit so y'all can see this. Okay. Lighting. So 2 different cables come through here on the back of the fender well. I drilled that 1/2-inch hole. And then what I used was like a 3M adhesive. And I mean, this is stuff that they use to like hold like GoPros and other devices on. So I cleaned all this plastic off with some little bit of rubber alcohol, got it cleaned. So for example, this one comes up, got it there and here, and then it feeds up right through here. So you're able to get the connectors. I mean, if you just push on this a little bit, you're able to slide the connector through there for the light. None of these cables were even really long enough to kind of, I mean, it might have hung like this much. You know, it wasn't a lot. It wasn't like it was going to get, I guess, you know, come down and get caught in the wheels, but never want to take the chance. But so it wasn't like I had a whole lot of slack I had to take up for. You know, I just fed it up, and I've been letting it sit on here overnight, man. And this stuff's on here pretty good, so I'm gonna see how it holds up. And I did the same thing for this side. Came up, come through there, and then it goes up. See if I can zoom in here. It goes to this little hole right here, man. So the connectors go through. You don't have to take none of this stuff off. So if you just pull this out a little bit, or I'm sorry, you pull it out right here, and you get the connector through there, and then just pull your slack up through here. But if you look at the finish, you can't see any cables, you know, hanging down. So then up top, you can see where I got the connectors coming through, and I have it spliced in with the eZCAN. So, yep. Oh yeah. So here we go. Yeah. So these are the Denali cables here. I got them. They come up through here, and I have them coming behind this pieces of plastic, and they come through the back right here, and wired them up, and they work pretty good. I programmed them. I'll have to make another video, although I guess a third part, and I'll show you the finished results. But it came out pretty good, and I adjusted the intensity using the program. And right now I have it on the, I think it's like the California flash mode, to where, you know, it blinks like 3 or 4 times and then stays lit up when you hit the brakes. And there's some other options for if you like have hard deceleration or like hard engine braking, it'll flash. So, and once I get everything buttoned up and in place, I'll go ahead and maybe show y'all how I did that. But very simple, a lot easier than, you know, what I thought it would be. You know, like just going back on everything. You know, got the HEX eZCAN wired into here. Got my negative and the positive on that post there, and I came up right here behind this lip, zip tied everything to the frame. This is for the HEX eZCAN here. This is for my GPS. Come along back, come right through here, and it clears everything for the seat to go under right here, and the seat post to sit right there. But pretty simple. As far as my GPS for Garmin, I mean Garmin or TomTom, I have that coming up here. I use this gas tank mount, and comes here, zips ties to this frame so it doesn't interfere with any of the steering stuff. Goes through the fender well here, come out here, round it through, come back through here, back behind this intake, you know, zip tied it to the frame, came on back behind here, and it's hooked up to one of my outputs on my eZCAN. So if you got any questions, hit me up. Later.